Welcome back. It's good to see you. WeArEuS, and this is Enderal, Forgotten Stories. Now, on the loading screen, there was a tooltip mentioning that the Black Guardian lives in the deepest parts of the Undercity, like the deepest depths of the Undercity. You know, I've been there, and I have my doubts.
I know it, but still, it doesn't feel right. I just hope he knows what he's doing.
He does, believe me. Just look at him. The man is a hero. 20 years of imprisonment tonight.
But who knows? Maybe I am wrong. Maybe there is a way to get deeper into the Undercity than I am currently aware. If so, there's nothing I can really do about that right now.
A machine that can banish these high ones. The mysteries of this world are endless, aren't they?
If so, there's nothing I can do about that. And so we find ourselves here,
Why can't it ever be easy? Yes.
speaking to Archmagister Lexel. I went ahead and let the time pass so we can just come here and get what we need and go. So, have you gathered the notes yet?
Ah, yes. Here. There they are. I've marked the most relevant parts so you don't have to read the entire book. Just see if they tell you anything that could give you a clue as to where you should start searching. I will be waiting at the beacon.
In the country, but recreating this stuff is incredibly complicated. And that's an understatement.
Find black stones according to Lexel's
don't we just
notes.
use normal
I actually have to read the notes, huh? Fine. Here. There. What? Okay. Anyway, for whatever reason, it just started us here on what appears to be not the first page. But whatever. To this day, one of the black stones remains in possession of the Enderalian noble house, WeArEuS. Isn't that Jespar's last name? Then, yeah, that's definitely Jespar's last name. So I'm betting his sister probably has the stone then. Even though today it is almost utterly obliterated, excluding 2 offspring, it is debatable where the black stone is currently located, just as debatable as to if the WeArEuS even knew about the nature of this relic. A starting point would be the estate of the family, although it has been completely burned down during a tragic accident 3 decades ago. Third bookmark. It is known that the Order of the Apothecary was at one point in possession of a stone. However, searching for more detailed clues is in vain. The apothecary claimed persistently it was lost. Yet knowing what to make of this is of course questionable. And that's it for our pages. Literally only 2 pages. We need 3 and there are only notes on 2. Super helpful.
It doesn't work. This framework, it doesn't just hold the core of the machine in place, it also conducts energy. It's hard to describe.
He knows what he's doing.
If it helps you, imagine it as some kind of organism. Every element is part of the
Now
whole.
that I think about
At
it,
least that's how Shaolin
wouldn't the
said it.
deepest depths of the Undercity be the
Yeah.
base
Say
for
what
the...
you want about him, but he does know what he's doing.
What's their
Without
name?
him, we wouldn't be
The
half
Relata?
as far by now.
Well, good to hear he's such
Yes?
a valuable addition.
Have you found any of the stones yet?
Do you see this?
Didn't help Arantheel's son
It gives
massacre
us...
our brothers
It,
and sisters in Naren.
it tells us about the 3rd black stone, even though we couldn't read the notes
It's
to
the
find it.
Grandmaster's
Whatever.
will. And if I have
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can.
Okay, so what do they we need to pick a direction, and the closest one is just Spar. So, why are we here? We go with this and apothecary in the Undercity, huh? Right, I keep forgetting about that particular quest. I'll probably get to it one day. Right now, this one. Weird. There's no information whatsoever that we are aware of. Where's the Dancing Nomad again? It's in... I don't know what part of the city that is. It's not the Noble's Quarter, I know that. It's not the Harbor or the Sun Temple where we currently are. Barracks. Good news, everyone. I was wrong. It was, in fact, not in the Barrack Quarter.
Yes.
But
You should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress. I'll wait for you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
okay. So,
Malfash's blessings.
did you happen to see my friend? Tall, grey hair, bluish coat?
That pretty boy, you mean? Aye. He was here yesterday, all night long, with some noble woman. Haven't seen him since, though. He looked a little battered, if you ask me. You know him well?
I guess you could say that, sure.
I see. You know what? If you're looking for him anyway, could you give him this once you find him? A courier brought it along a few hours ago.
A package. Did the courier tell you who it was from, at least?
Aye. A young woman, apparently. Maybe one of his beloved, who knows. Seemed urgent, though. Anyway, I need to get back to work. I'll tell the guy you were looking for him if he comes back.
Fair enough. As you receive the package, a scribbled piece of paper drops out of it. Oh, great. I didn't...
Yes. You should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old
Oh,
fortress.
good. The map was actually added to my inventory. I was really concerned about that for a second. Just to make sure that I actually didn't leave it.
Blessings.
Or drop it, I mean. Yeah, no, there's just junk on the floor because this is such a professional place.
Yes, I should say that.
Well, at least they had the decency to clear her body out. Yoink, 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 yoink. What? It's empty.
Me, Stu, roast pork. Anyone?
Okay. Goodness. I have no idea why this put itself at the top. Oh. What? Oh, that's weird. Okay. So, we need to get out of here and go where? Right, it won't tell us specifically. We have to actually refer to... There it is. There's one inside of Ark? Whatever it is. Seems to be the military barracks. Well, we better get properly prepared. What do we need next? Go with this. Okay, so I have no idea what we're looking at down here as far as enemies may be concerned. I'm going to assume rats and undead. Like so. Probably should get my shield out. I will take that ectoplasm. Oh, you're a biggin', ain't you? Wine and food. There we go. This way. Could have sworn I saw something else in here. A reality hammer. Do you have any idea what that is? I guess we could take a look at it. It's just a hammer that is extremely heavy. Nevertheless, we still have 102 weight capacity left, plus what we can get from the potions. So there's that at least. I don't see a use for this though. Whatever this thing is pointing at, I am not near it. But we did get the reality hammer. There's that. Aw. Pretty sure I parried that. What are we looking for? Frankly, now that I think about it, I could just put the shield on one of the number buttons, but I don't really have any free right now. Suppose we could go with 3. Okay. What? If it had said 66, I might have respected that. Nevertheless, we have target Sandgut Bernos probably. Estate in the upper city, visits the bathhouse every day, not married but a fair. Trap? Harmless bookworm aristocrat, 500 penny reward, bonus of 250 for acquisition of the documents. This doesn't mean anything to me. I didn't even notice the key. I only saw the book. Good going, me. Unlocked with the sewer key. Let's rebuff ourselves. I have to remember to keep an eye out for traps, just in case. What? Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's. I have no idea where that thing even came from. It was just there all of a sudden. What the frick? Whatever this is, it's the thing making the noise. Frankly, I have to be honest, having the shield... Well, my disappointment is complete. Having the shield on the 3, so I can just bring it up in an instant, is actually really convenient. It's actually a shame I didn't think of that sooner. Pretty sure I don't need anything. Well. Wait, I thought no. But we are getting close to what the map was pointing us towards. Well. I've yet to see an actual use for any animal skin. Come on. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Ilaria nettle glass. Grass, not glass. Note from the corpse in the sewers. I was expecting it to make us read it. Guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Note.
I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby confess my sins. For years I murdered under the moniker of the Black Widow. Man or woman, young or old, it didn't matter as long as the pay was right. Never was I brought to justice for my crimes, for I always knew how to outwit the law. I am a despicable creature, without mind or compassion, no better than a rabid animal. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. I shall remain in this cage until I die of starvation. Food and drink shall be within sight, but never within reach. Nobody will come to my aid, and I will die in solitude, as I should. Ilaria Nettlegrass, hired killer.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what belongs to the rest of that, so I guess we have to find those parts from the bone. What was she say it was?
I,
From
Ilaria
the
Nettlegrass,
Bone
hereby
Judge.
confess my sins.
Yeah, so apparently we're likely to find more of the Bone Judge's victims, I suppose.
My sir. Oh shit. I have to remember.
You again. Thanks again for your help.
Isn't there a signpost out here?
Sir. Yes. Yes.
What I want to do is see if I want to see if the reality hammer produces a material that I haven't come across before. So, I'm going to go to the marketplace, see if the reality hammer can be broken down into something useful. If not, we're going to go ahead and move on directly to the second area the map was pointing us towards. And that's when I'll meet you guys, once we find that particular entrance. And so we find ourselves in another sewer. Our buddy Sam being left behind because apparently traveling via signpost doesn't bring him along with us. Just to be safe. Yep, this seems perfectly normal and okay. Okay.
I, Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For decades, I imprisoned men and women from all continents of Vin and sold them to the highest bidders. 462 men, 561 women, and 210 children have me to thank for a life spent in slavery. I don't remember their names. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. Crucified, I shall be hoisted over a pool of acid whose caustic fumes will burn away the skin from my body. Nobody will come to my aid, and I will die in solitude, as I should. Yanu Orai, Slaver.
So this is one more part of the, say, cipher, but it's not like it's in code or anything. It's just split up. So we need one more part of the message. And so we find ourselves in the old granary, which is just on the outskirts of Ark. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been in here. I could have sworn this place said it was locked by a key one time before. Just closing it so I can turn the lights on. Oh, Sam wants some action, so I'll let him have it. Oh, there are more. Honestly, old man, I don't get what all the fuss is about. I need a storage, your attic is almost empty, and I would pay you 15 pennies per week. Isn't that enough? You act like you've got the jewels of the Golden Queen in your attic. Come on, give it a try. Oh, by the way, I did check the smelter that would let me break down the weapons, and as luck would have it, it's apparently at least partly a Starling weapon. You guys okay? Even I can't kill those things in one hit. Well. Oh, you were eaten alive by rats. 2 notes in here, but
I, Boreal Oakenvale, hereby confess me sins. For decades, I abducted children from the Undercity and locked them in this basement. I defiled them, let them starve, and then sold them to the highest bidders, who, like me, were also driven by carnal sins and perverse desires. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. In shackles, I will watch as a pack of rats eats the flesh from my bones. Nobody will hear me screams, just like there was no one to hear those other poor souls whose lives are destroyed. Signed, Boreal Oakenvale, child trafficker and murderer.
and then we have the rest of this code or message. I need to find Jaspar. So am I to believe... Wait, the guy said Jaspar left with a noble woman. The Black Widow was a noble woman, wasn't she? Note. Corpse at the Farmer's Coast. It's not either of those. Please tell me I took her note. I didn't take her note, did I? Those studying records. I did not take her freaking... Great. Now, I could have gone all the way back to, I believe the first one was in the sewers. No, I could have sworn. Yeah, we just picked that up because it wasn't in anything. So we must have that note. Anyway, I never went back to see if we could find it. I just came straight here, as indicated by the marker.
Yes, you should go to the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress.
Why?
I'll wait for you in the Undercity, in my laboratory.
The frick are you doing up here, Bone, what was it called? I just read it a little bit ago. Anyway, buddy. Jespar?
You? Why are you here?
I was looking for you. Are you alright? You seem a little, I don't know, what's the word? Murdery?
What? No. Don't worry about it. I just needed some air. You know, I've had this question in my head for quite some time now, and I can't figure out the answer to it.
Wait. It's possible that there may be one other person who could be the bone judge. That's the word. The bone judge. There's one other person it could be. But that wouldn't make any sense. Anyway. So what's up? You can tell me, you know.
Okay. Imagine a girl. Ever since she was a child, she's been abused by her father. Beaten, in other words. She grows to be a woman, and eventually her father dies. Then she falls in love with a man who has a lot of similarities with her father. She doesn't know why she loves him, but she does. And though it all seems nice in the beginning, he becomes more and more aggressive, starts screaming at her for no reason, until one day he too grabs the cane she knows all too well. Now, the question. On a very conceptual level, who is responsible for the situation the woman's in? Her companion because he abuses her? The woman herself because she unconsciously picked a man similar to her father? Or her father because he was the one who beat her in the first place?
Well, most certainly the father.
That's what I thought too, because he was the first link in the chain, so to speak. But what if he too was beaten in his childhood? If he only recreated what he knew? I don't know.
Well, that wasn't an option. Of the three, he was responsible for what had happened to the daughter. So is there any particular reason why you're thinking about this weird subject?
Reason, I suppose. Anyway, you said you were looking for me. What's wrong?
There's something you need to know.
What, so the Archmagister really believes we Delverics owned one of those stones? I would have known that. Believe me, I've snuck inside our manor's treasure chamber more than once, and there was no black stone whatsoever.
And what about the package? The murders, can you make sense of any of it?
Not in the least, no. Setting aside the fact that what you're describing is bloody spooky, I don't have the slightest idea who might have an interest in sending me on this morbid paper chase through Ark. Either whoever did this has mistaken me for someone else, or we're dealing with a seriously disturbed individual.
Well, if you believe the confession letters, all of those murder victims were criminals. This whole thing looks, frankly, like a form of justice. I mean, I know, you and I know it says revenge, but, let's be honest.
Yeah, I already suspected as much. But still, it doesn't change the fact that I have no idea who might be behind this. And why he sent me this package and not, for example, the Ark Guard.
Okay, I understand that much, but what about the cipher at the end of the letters? I mean, you understand? You have any idea what it could mean?
No, none. That's... Wait. Could you show me those letters again? By the wise hermit, that's... No, that's not possible.
What?
These fragments, if you combine all of them, they make a sentence. Knock, knock, who's there? Come in alone, if only you dare.
Okay, but what's it supposed to mean?
No, that doesn't make sense.
It's your sister, isn't it?
I know that phrase from my childhood. Adela and me, it was our code when we snuck out of the house to go on one of our expeditions.
Your sister. So you're saying she could be behind all this?
Yes, but no, that just doesn't make sense. Adela's an apothecarian, not a goddamn assassin. You said one of the corpses you found was a hired killer. How in blazes could my sister kill someone like that? And why?
Maybe it's the Black Stone. It would make sense if she found it, the High Ones could have driven her to kill these people and given her the power to do it.
Oh, come on, that's just bullshit. Even if the stone somehow gave her the power to do this, Adela wouldn't hurt a fly. Come on, I'll prove it to you. Meet me in Duneville. I'll take you to our hideout.
Duneville it is. Oh man, and it's getting dark too. Let's get some lights.
Ah, there you are. Our old manor's in the desert, a few miles to the northwest from Duneville. It's quite a march, but doable.
Okay.
Why? After all these centuries.
So I guess we're following me then. Good lord, I can't see a thing. Right, and we still have the business of the murder in there to deal with. Yeah, I genuinely can't see a thing. Is there a bed inside that we could use? I don't know if any of them are assigned or not. And it's really hard to see. Still sucks, but it's much better than it was at night. This place is genuinely awful to try and travel at night. How far are we going? Ah, crap, we're going all the way north. Wanted to stop by... What's her mug's face? I mean, what's her name? The marker's not even there anymore. That's just because the quest isn't marked, so there's that at least. The path should still be safe. Right, so the reality hammer that we picked up actually appears to be a starling weapon or related in some fashion. I was hoping it would turn into magical glowing... No. The actual resource I need is magical thorium ingot. But it doesn't turn into that. It instead turns into metal ingot of an ancient nation. Or, yeah, that's it. What? No, it's not aggro, so there's that. But it is disgusting. Weird. Didn't go as you expected it would, did it? sucks to be so stupid. Here, let me fix that for you. Is there anything else over here? Yeah, I'll take that. I don't want them, but I'll take it. Haha. I think I should have killed that thing on principle. Just disgusting. Okay. Got some things to kill out here. Hey, we leveled up again, but we're not done, apparently. Ooh, level 44. I think I want more mana. Let's see, what do we need? Most likely this. Right, I also picked up a memory that allows us to ignore 40% of our enemy's armor while we're using a mace. So it's going to be really useful. At least for as long as this weapon is useful to us.
Nothing left but rubble. Wise Herman, how long has it been since I was last here? Come on, we're almost there.
At the very least, the assassin's hood is enhanced, so it might be worth keeping. I have nothing I can really do with it. But who knows? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn the lights back on. It sucked before when we were out there where the wind was blowing, but here it makes more sense. That way we don't miss anything. I don't want bananas. I mean, I personally would love to have a banana right about now. I'm actually pretty freaking hungry, but where's he going? That. Weird. Was he stunned or something? Weird.
Carts. They must belong to prospectors. That I mean, someone has found our little cave since then. Seems no secret can stay secret forever. Anyway, let's go on in. I'll prove to you this is all nonsense.
One moment while I... Hold on. That looks like there may be something up there. If I can get up there. Shadow steel. Yes, please. I presently have no actual need for shadow steel ingots, but you never know. Actually, I probably need them for something that I really want. There we go. Doesn't appear to be anything of value up here yet. Come on. There we go. I don't know how I did it, but I definitely did. Weird. Very weird. Not sure if I'm actually supposed to even be up here. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's a bit dark.
If these are running free here, I suppose there's not much left of the diggers.
Well, where are they coming from?
Farther down, yeah. They belong to an old landlord. When Adela and I came here, we always made sure the gate stayed shut. But someone must have opened it. Or maybe the Red Madness awakened the corpses and they did it themselves. Poor sods.
Poor things couldn't even be useful to me in undeath. Hey, come here. Of course, the only reason I actually caught the freaking fireflies because I need them in Genshin Impact to make more of the teleporters. What else can we use? How did they come here and miss this? Gone the wrong way, buddy. There also appears to be some ore on that cart. And a lesser soul gem. Interesting. Why? I thought her head was shadow ore. Go. I mean, there's no way I'm just not going to check. Nice. Jeez.
There, up ahead. That's the clearing where Adela and I always went. If someone's waiting for us, then it'll be there.
So, what's the plan here?
I don't think we should go down together. If Adela really is waiting down there, and I'm still not sure she is, I'm pretty confident she wants me to come alone, as our code said. So, I suggest you stay hidden and cover my back.
Okay, but if anything happens, Selna's Rage is going to have something to say about it.
Yeah. You see that platform up ahead? This'll get me down to the pit. You should take a path through the crypt, just down that tunnel a few steps back. And stay hidden. This is all just a misunderstanding, I'm sure of it.
That freaked me out. Holy crap, Mage Light does terrible things to the deeper shadows. I don't think there's anything of interest here. Okay. Also from the, what is it? Tree of the... What's the word? It's the Tree of the Blade Dancer. I hear that on the other side of the door. Also on the other, on the Tree of the Blade Dancer we acquired an ability that allows us to inflict paralyze, I think a 25% chance, when backpedaling with a charge attack. Basically with this, I can paralyze someone sometimes, which is nice. I need... should probably rebuff myself. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Well, if that would have killed me, it would could have killed me, it would have. And he probably just took care of the one that had the bow. All's quiet. Keeping an eye out for traps, of course. Whoop. Probably I should heal. I think I may have missed a path back there. At the very least, we can cast silence. That's here. Anything else? Nope. I think that's going to be it.
So you came. I have to admit, I didn't expect that.
Adela, so it's true. What is this? Why am I here? And what did you do to that man?
Still as forgetful as you were back then, aren't you, brother? To the circle.
I
now.
see it.
On your knees. Now look at him, Jaspar. Look at him carefully.
Valencio Duran. By the name of the sun.
Ah, it's the guy that
The
is
man who
responsible.
killed our family.
Yeah.
Correct. You should have seen it. How he screamed and begged for mercy. Pathetic. But I'm afraid I've got bad news for you, Valencio. Never again. I'll make sure that you never again hurt anyone. And I'll enjoy it. Just as I'll enjoy what I'll do to all those who are up next.
Adela, please. This is ridiculous. You have no idea what you're saying, let alone what you're doing. Please, just...
I know damn well what I'm doing. Better than I ever did. I'll continue where Father had to stop. and I'll make them all pay. All these bastards who think they are above justice. I should have known you wouldn't understand. Just look at you, staring off into space and asking all these stupid questions. But you know what? I'm not here to justify myself. I'm here because I think that despite all you did, despite all you became, you deserve to witness justice as much as I do. To see this bastard pay for what he's done. And believe me, I will not make it quick.
The Blackstone. Oh, damn. Then it's really true.
You know of the stone?
Yes. Listen to me, Adela. Whatever you've done over the past months, you didn't do it of your own free will. The stone, it's evil, and it controls you.
What is this, Jaspar? One of your brilliant jokes? We val'dareks have had this stone for generations. Father, he lived this calling, but he failed to see what the stone really was. A gift of fate, a means for us to carry out our destiny, to bring justice to a world where there is none. But I saw, and I will use it.
No, you're seeing this wrong. The stone, it's cursed. It wants you to... Shit, damn it, I just don't know what to say.
Surprised, Jaspar. You never did. But it doesn't matter now. Go, Jaspar. I've changed my mind. I got sentimental. Thought I owed you this, but I really don't. You don't understand me, just as you never understood Father. And listening to you talk makes me remember why I kept away from you all these years. Just look at what you've become. Running around and working for the kind of people Father tried to bring down. Treasure hunter. You're a thug. You might as well just have spit on Father's grave.
Yeah, you'd know. All right. This is getting us nowhere. You obviously think you know what you're doing, but you don't. Which is why you'll now give me the stone. Before it'll make you do something you'd regret.
What?
The Black Stone. You'll give it to me. Something bad's about to happen, and without it, we won't be able to stop it. You can keep doing whatever it is that you do, but you'll have to do it without magic. I'm sorry if this isn't what you wanted to hear.
So, this is why you really came. You want the stone for yourself. What did they pay you, Jaspar, huh?
What? No.
Go.
Adela,
Go!
As you wish. I'm sorry.
What? Who are you?
You know, I never was a merciful man. You died today.
I thought so.
Bonk, bonk. It went a lot faster than it should have. Red Sun, I will take. And the Black Stone. Also, for good measure. Then there's this. Well, anyway, let's see. What do we have next? I guess we'll see you guys back at the Sun Temple. What the frick? But there is no reason for that to be the case at all. Let's see if I can at least... I don't remember where the mark is, so... hopefully this will work. What the frick?
How unexpectedly death calls us to him. It is bitter, is it not?
So this is why it wouldn't let me teleport. You're the one who killed Sirius.
You are angry because you blame me for the death of your friend. But I only did what had to be done.
I'm a little too busy to be lectured by someone like you. What do you want?
You are
I asked... I clicked the wrong freaking one.
But what would have happened if I hadn't been there in that ship? Let us dare a glimpse, Prophet. A glimpse into the reality which you prefer to this one. 3 hours after your brawl, Captain Rosio's ship enters the harbor of Ark. You wait until the noise falls silent, and together with your friend, you sneak onto the deck. And you almost make it. A few arms lengths from the safety of the dock, a sailor named Rajik takes note of your presence. There's no need for an explanation as to who you are. And maybe on a normal day, Rajik would have let you run. But not today. For years, he has been eagerly awaiting his promotion to become a petty officer of the 8th class. And yet today, it was announced that his loathed rival had won it instead of him. And how angry he is. How furious. And who knows? Maybe it is not too late. What better way to impress the captain than to be the one who discovers 2 stowaways who have eaten the crew's bread for a month? From there, it ends quickly. One sword for your neck, the other one for your friends, and no one to grant you a second life this time. But that is not what happened. The first beat of a wing, and where are you now? You have abilities others wouldn't even dare to dream of. You can hear the echo of the future, and you will make decisions whose extent even you will barely understand. So tell me, Prophet, isn't that a fate preferable to the other?
Let us be perfectly honest. Both of these responses, and of course there are only these 2, make no sense given what we know about the way magic works in this particular world. This first one here we know to be absolute garbage. We have, in a way, seen the future ourselves. The second one here, this is basically just a dumber version of the first one. Well, not as dumb. Equally dumb. They're both really stupid. I'm going to go with this one because it's the least stupid sounding. They're both so bad. You're just guessing. There's no way you could have known what would have happened.
You accuse me of lying, and your doubts are justified, for I cannot see the future. However, there is no need for that.
All that is required is a glimpse beyond the surface. And suddenly it becomes clear that we are nothing but a sea of endless possibilities. And if one listens long enough, the shapeless takes on form, and the unfathomable becomes tangible.
Let's see. Let's see if we can get her to tell us more about herself. Figure out why she's trying to intervene and what the High Ones are up to. Assuming, of course, that she hasn't played this role before. So what are you, a High One?
You wonder whether I belong to those whom you fight. But no, I do not. The High Ones, humanity, the emissaries. These are but elements of the game. I am more than that.
So you mean to tell me you can see into other eventualities and or parallel realities?
You ask if I can see more than just this branch. And the answer is yes, I can. But considering what I am, that is not much of a feat.
And what exactly are you?
You wonder what I am. Yet your question should not be what, but where. And the answer to this is everywhere. What you see right now is merely a splinter.
But if you can see into other realities, do the High Ones and the cycle exist there? Out there?
You want to know if what threatens you threatens other realities too. And yes, it does. The cycle is a logical consequence born from the right circumstances. And these are not limited to your branch.
So now what? Are you just here to riddle me this?
You think my intention is to disconcert you, but you're wrong. I am here because you think it was I who took someone you cared for. And although you err, I do not like being seen as a destroyer. Which is why I will wipe away my debt, which was never there to begin with. Step back.
Farewell, Prophet. Maybe we will meet again. Maybe not.
Hey, buddy. Buddy? Psst. How are you feeling?
That's my name. But... Adela... What happened?
Oh, she's super dead. Yeah, she's super dead.
But... I only remember a flash of fire and then... darkness. Everything's so... blurry.
It's gonna be a little weird, but I need you to just, maybe you should take a seat, because you might freak out a little when you hear this. You died, buddy.
What?
You died, buddy. The veiled woman I told you about, who I met on the ship, she revived you.
But... Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is all just a little too much. Please, just give me some time with my sister, alright? Go back to Ark with that bloody stone. Go anywhere, but please, just leave me alone.
Ooh, see, the thing about that is, I turned her into goo. Sorry? Naturally, of course, we have to make sure that was the way they wanted us to leave, and I guess that's the way we have to go. Ooh, while I'm here, I may as well take another stone with me. Nice. Well, that was a roller coaster of emotion. I have to be perfectly honest. I had no idea how to feel about Jespar's death. I really didn't.
Well met.
Hey, you there. Yes, you. I think I have a letter for you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And may your path always be evil.
Yeah, sure. Before we read that message, though, I want to get something else out of the way.
Prophet?
Yes. Have you found any of the stones yet?
Why would you send me a letter when you're... Never mind, I'm just...
Yes.
Yeah, so I found one of these stones. Well, I have it, as a matter of fact.
Oh, by the righteous path. His own sister? Oh, I'd heard about those moves. It's cruel, truly cruel. Why in blazes are the High Ones doing this? I think and I think, but I just can't find an answer.
You know, we could go with this one, but our last conversation with them showed that they don't seem to really care all that much about anything, and they don't seem to... They don't seem to share the concept of intent as we can understand it.
Or they do, and they are simply sadists. Who knows? Anyhow, let's see if we were right.
Keep walking.
What the?
You're lucky.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
How so?
Well, exactly what we thought would happen, I'd wager. The stone connected with the beacon. And what a connection it was. I've never seen such energy, let alone felt it. But be that as it may, half a chicken doesn't make a cake. We still need 2 more stones.
And he's right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us. We have to find the other 2, and we only know where... Well, we only know how to find one of them. It sucks what happened to Jespar's sister, but let's be perfectly honest, we all knew it was coming one way or the other. I didn't expect him to get stir-fried, though. I most certainly didn't. Well, I expected that there would be violence, but I didn't expect him to actually get taken down. Not that it was that impressive of a feat itself. But for him to get revived by the veiled woman, that is something else. As well as our conversation with her, that was interesting. So she's more than a high one. Interesting. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back as always with more Enderal tomorrow at around what? Like, I post these at 5 in the afternoon. Military time, I think that's what, 1700 hours? So, at the very least, you know when you can find more, if you so desire it. As well as where you can find it. And I would appreciate it if you decided to stop by again. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.